Plaintiff Shayna Gray says she befriended the defendant after he approached her at a bar and told her she was beautiful. Shayna claims she allowed the defendant to move in with her when he was having problems with his boyfriend, but she's suing him today for unpaid rent, loans, and a cell phone bill. Defendant Scott Shields says Shayna is nothing but a drug dealer who was selling pounds of marijuana out of her home, and he only lived with her for 3 weeks before she kicked him out. Scott only admits to owing Shayna for a portion of her lawsuit.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Tell me what happened.
I met Scott a few years ago. We met at a bar. He approached me just telling me I was beautiful, so of course I liked that. We became real good friends. There's not much to do in Kansas, so we just basically hung out a lot. He was doing real bad, so we thought going back home to Michigan would be better, so we went back home for a few years. Hit me up periodically through then, telling me that he was doing real bad out there with his boyfriend, couldn't get a job, just a lot going on out there. So he asked me if he could come back out here with me. I told him that would be fine. I have an extra bedroom. So we came to an agreement, basically, that I would help him get on his feet, and then he would pay me back for everything that I
help him get on his feet. How?
Help him get a job, help him save to get a place, anything that he needed while he was there. I got him a cell phone so that he would have his own number for his work. I did get him a job.
The keyword got me a cell phone.
Pardon me?
The keyword there, she got me a cell phone.
I told him I could charge it to my account until he got paid. That way he would have it now and then wouldn't have to pay for it till he got his first paycheck.
So he was working?
He got a job
Quiet, sir. Was he working when you obtained the cell phone for him?
No. So I was like, okay.
So did he start work?
Yes, he did.
How long after?
Like 3 days after, I think.
Oh, okay.
About 3 days after.
All right. Let me hear from you, sir, with some background.
Okay, like, first of all, Shayna Gray is a drug dealing slob. And she sells pounds of marijuana out of her home. She eats everything in the house. How long did you live there? Like, I only lived there for like 3 weeks. Did
you have knowledge of that?
What? When I moved there, then I found out about it. So then I was
stayed for 3 weeks?
And I stayed, and I did. And then until she kicked me out
when I was... That's a crime also. While you twisting and turning, talk about all that, what she did. You were down with it. You knew you were dwelling in a home where you knew marijuana was being sold. Anything else you want to admit? Any other admissions of guilt? Now you're quiet. I know you would.
Because I had to stay there to like make money. I got a job and I was going to get my own place.
So now you're saying you even sold it with her. Now you're saying you even sold it with her. You had to stay there to make money.
I did.
Anyhow, go ahead, man. What else you want me to know about these agreements? You're suing him for rent and loans. Tell me about these agreements.
Well, it was me, my boyfriend, and him all stay in a place. My rent is $600. It was $2 per person. I told him, don't worry about it.
Her boyfriend wasn't even there. He was in jail.
Whatever. He got out like a week after, 2 weeks after he had been there.
How long was he there?
He lived with me for about almost a month and a half. Okay. So he's whatever.
Go ahead.
He moved in at the very last day of July and left about...
No, tell me about the agreement.
Oh, okay. The agreement was that we each pay $200.
Starting when?
When he got his first paycheck.
When was that?
On the 11th of September, and he moved out a few days before that.
So what month was he to first give his $200?
For right when he got paid, for August, the whole month of August.
See? Yeah. Now you're saying he was to pay August. Let's try it one more time. When was he first supposed to begin paying rent, and for what months?
For the whole time he stayed there.
Good enough. You're very unspecific. I don't know what that means, so I can't grant you a judgment based on some vague and unresponsive statement from you. Now, tell me about the loans.
There wasn't a loan. It
Good
was
enough.
Just
no loans. Now, sir, you want to tell me about the cell phone bill?
Yes, like she did give me a cell phone, and I agreed to pay the $60 that the cell phone would cost, and my part of the bill. So I don't understand where she turned the phone off. So I only had the phone for 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And she shut it off, and she's trying to sue me for way more than what I was supposed to pay for the phone.
Tell me about living there.
first of all, when I only stayed with her for like 3 weeks, and I put $200 in groceries
That's
in
what
there.
what was the agreement?
That after I got a job and I would start paying my rent, my $200 in rent, starting in October. She said that she already paid the rent for September.
When did you move in?
I moved in like in the middle of August.
How long did you intend to stay?
I'm staying just with her she would tell I could get on my feet. Yeah.
And you say you moved in August.
Yep, the middle of
Yet you
August.
didn't pay until October, or your intent was to only pay until October?
Sorry. But because she said I put them $200 in groceries, so we were good.
When did you get the $200 in groceries?
Did not say that.
When did you purchase the $200 in
September,
groceries?
like the beginning of September.
All right. And that was to cover what, August?
No.
September.
All right, so what did you pay for August?
Nothing.
Didn't you move in August?
Yep, the middle of August.
So you do owe then. If there was an agreement that you would pay and you didn't, and you moved in August, why wouldn't you owe?
I understand that, but like this all started over her and her fight. I don't even know. She's suing me.
How so?
This is all because it was over a $50 because Monica owed her $50 for the phone bill, and Monica had just paid her $50. Monica could tell you if you want to talk to her about
Stand up,
No.
ma'am. State your name.
Monica Gill.
What do you want to tell me?
First of all, Shayna, she doesn't know her anything because he stayed with her for only 3 weeks. She kicked him out before he even got his first paycheck, and it did all start because I owed Shayna money for a cell phone bill. So while he was at work, she's texting him, and he's in a training class, and she kept texting him, telling him she's so tired of doing things for everybody, but yet she is the one who brought him down here in the first place. She says that he asked her. No, she asked him to move down here.
Ma'am, did you put him out?
No, I told him because he was disrespecting me, talking about I don't like the way you do things in your house. I said, if you don't like it, you can move out.
Okay.
My boyfriend was there when he came into the house.
I was actually there.
State your
I don't
name.
know.
State your name.
does not know.
I don't know where
State your
she's.
name. State your name.
Manuel Sal. I don't know where she's getting her story because she doesn't even live in the same town we live in. She wasn't there. Now what happened was, while Scott was here, she was buying cigarettes for him, which he smokes a pack every other day. What she told him was that she couldn't do it no longer. You know, times are hard, she couldn't be supporting his habit also. He took that, I don't know how he took it, but he came home mad, angry, had already called her to come pick her up and asked, do you want me to move out? I told him, you know, calmly, this is not what it's all set up to be. You're getting too angry, calm down. You don't have to move out. She's just telling you nicely she can't support your habit. Well, he said, well, I'm moving out anyway. Packed his bags and left with her.
You have some evidence you wanted to present me?
I have proof that he got to my house July 30th, and I have a written statement from the cell phone or from the agent that I worked with in the cell phone writing a statement.
Where did you go when you first arrived to town?
I went to her house.
Okay, and you took a bus there?
Yes.
All right, this says July 30th. You say middle of August.
I don't remember the exact time, but it's like around that time.
In September.
You said you have some evidence you want to show.
Yeah, where she kicked me out. That's
I
not
kicked
real.
you out. I didn't kick
you
you out.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Shut
Shut up. Really?
So stupid.
You're
You
so
don't
stupid.
even need to
First of
be
all, she
here.
does live in the same town as me. She just moved
No,
to
I
Manhattan.
don't.
To
I've been
elude
living
the
in
police,
Manhattan
she's
for
lying.
4 months.
She's
on
lying.
probation.
4 months.
She's lying.
I don't
You're
even know
so
what she's a
full of
witness
it.
to, honestly.
Really? I'm a witness to the whole thing because it
You
started
weren't
because
there.
of me.
Nothing
I sat there.
no.
Oh, really? Really?
You had nothing to do
Excuse
with
me,
it.
did I not pick Scott
Nothing.
up from work the day you kicked him out, Shayna?
I didn't
Thank you
kick
very
him
much.
out.
Shut your
Nice
mouth.
try.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your
You
mouth.
just sit down.
Really, you need to sit down.
You don't involve
You shouldn't
this
even be
case.
here. Really, we should.
I shouldn't be here.
That's
He
right, you
charged
shouldn't.
my phone bill up $245.
He didn't charge your cell phone bill.
I have
That's how much the
everything
phone
highlighted.
costs. You're so
Everything's
full of it.
highlighted.
God, you're just
So the
ridiculous.
evidence
Most
That's
selfish
okay.
person
The
I've ever met
evidence
in my
speaks
life.
for itself.
Shut your mouth.
I'm not
Shut
worried
your
about
mouth.
the evidence.
For real.
for
Shut your
yourself.
mouth.
Do you think
Ugh,
you're
I
cool
cannot
telling me to
stand
shut my
you.
mouth?
Yeah.
Shut up and
you
sit
shut
down.
up. I don't have to sit down. You gonna come over here and make me?
If I could, I would.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I
You
would.
wouldn't. You already know.
I would.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't, because you already know what's up.
I know. That's all you know how to do is run your mouth.
That's all you
That's
do.
it.
Please believe it. And everybody that knows you do that. Oh,
Yeah, right.
Run your mouth. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay,
see.
Monica,
yeah,
shut
we'll
up.
see. We'll see, Shayna.
Okay, I reviewed the evidence, and ma'am,
I love you. I love you. You did good. That's good.
sounds like you all were doing a bit of arguing there.
That's why it came to me for a place to stay and not
I
you.
couldn't.
Oh,
pay-
really?
I
That's why he
couldn't
stays
focus
with
on
me now,
both
though, huh?
things. I was
Yeah.
focused.
You're the last
Yeah.
And I
resort.
pay her $200
So I keep
every
reading
2 weeks.
evidence.
Pays rent too.
Right.
All right, you ready? Now, he submits to me a text message. Did you send him a text message in September?
I sent him a few text messages.
A lot of
All
them.
right, tell me the dates that you sent him the text messages in September.
I don't know the dates.
Okay, he does, and
Beginning
he
of
submitted
December.
it to me. So I have
I don't know
3
what
from
you're
September.
referring to.
Now, one of the 3 says, Kay, you only got to pay that 60 or 70, whatever it was. Then you say, boom, wow, LOL, laugh out loud. And how did you get that job? Move your out when you get there. I'm tired of this. So indeed you did put him out.
I told him he can move out if he didn't like the way I did things in my house.
This is an affirmative order. This is an order to get out. This isn't an offer. This is an order.
Yeah, it's funny how he left out
I'm not
everything
hurt.
from
Don't
that
yell at me.
conversation.
Your claim is dismissed. I have here a contradictory statement of what you told me. I'm concluding that you are a liar today. You told me that you didn't say that. Your claim is dismissed for perjury. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge Mathis. Yeah. Love it.
I don't have nothing to say to him. He knows he's a liar, so I
You're a
have nothing to
liar.
say.
You did kick
Whatever,
him
Shayna.
out, Shayna.
I want you out of my life.
First
That's
of all,
the whole problem.
The people that know
Like,
that
seriously.
were
You
there.
weren't there either,
I
E. Why
wasn't
you
there.
running your mouth in
That
jail,
shows
locked
how
up?
much-
You're not in jail. You weren't locked up. You were there. You were locked up. Excuse me. Show how much you know.
You're a liar.
Excuse me.
Liar.